everyone, my name is Gitanjali Singh and I am currently interning at Lexis & Company, and the topic for today's video is negotiation. Now this topic will consist of two parts. In first video we'll deal what is negotiation and the scope for it and some relevant case laws, and in the next video we'll deal the advantages and disadvantages of negotiation. Now Nelson Mandela has mentioned that negotiation and discussion are the greatest weapons we have for promoting peace and development. Now, negotiation is a mainly very adaptive form of ADR's from ADR's point of view, and it is a process of dispute resolution between the parties through mutual understanding and agreement where there is no involvement of the third party. Now, negotiation is a contemporary form of dispute resolution and also an important part of ADR, that is alternative dispute resolution system of resolving dispute out of court. Now, a famous legal maxim called consuela omnia something is like rightfully suggests that an intelligent man would prefer something negotiation before using arms. Now, the word negotiation can be interpreted in number of ways, and thus the words has number of definitions. So, no basic definition and pure definition has been given out of negotiation. There are some essential steps required for negotiation to be a successful, and there should be a voluntary consent of both the parties to negotiate on the dispute. No coercion or no forceful dispute can be laid upon the any of the parties. If they give free consent to negotiate the dispute, then it is an important element of negotiation, and the dispute concerns both parties in such a way that parties are dependent on each other. And third is the parties should have the willingness to settle the dispute, and the dispute at hand should be negotiable, as in it comes under the ambit of negotiation so that a negotiation can happen. And in certain cases there is a sense of urgency and deadline in the dispute leading to negotiation. Now, the case laws that defines negotiation is in the case of Werner versus Hendricks. There were two perspectives of negotiation that were prevalent. Number one was simplified version, in which it was said that negotiations are deliberation which take place between the parties touching a proposed agreement, and the second one is breakdown of purpose of negotiation. Now it was said that to negotiate is to transact business and to treat another with respecting a purchase and sale, to hold intercourse, to bargain, trade, or conduct communication or conferences. Now, in the other case of Commercial Union of Life Insurance Assurance Company of Canada versus John, in this insurance group showed the restricted definition of negotiation, which said that arrangement through communication of agreement through discussion, it need not to contain an element of bargaining. Now, there are some components of negotiation which usually involves and complete the autonomy of the for the parties involved without the intervention of third parties. Now, dealings conducted between two or more parties for the purpose of reaching an understanding. Now, the scope of negotiation is a as in a process of negotiation started a long time back when the kings were at the times where the king negotiated at the time of ongoing war to prevent the happening of the war. And we are aware even of the negotiation rounds after two great world wars in 20th century, which ultimately resulted in creation of League of Nations and United Nations respectively. Now, over the time, negotiation has increased rapidly and its scope also increased. And the reason is mainly that parties wish to settle their dispute out of court so that they cannot held back by the longevity of the case laws and the timing and dependency. And there are several disadvantages of litigation process, which includes bulky paperwork, excessive time, and delays in the process of settlement. And with the increase in the fame of negotiation, the demand for experienced negotiator has increased. Now, the scope can be of marital wedlock, For example, in the pre-litigation process of marital issue, negotiation is predominant. The ego and sentiment between the husband and wife in a conjugal relationship are often settled by communication during a negotiation process. It can also be used for business negotiation, and it is also a key to skill manage business and corporate matters. And the skill required in negotiation, including making deal, discussion of the on the profits, and building a team. Negotiation can also be contract based and administrative negotiation between different organizations with each other on important decisions. And there can be international negotiations also, where international negotiation is the process of dialogue of a party in power with the object to achieve certain common goals to dissolve an impasse. Now, international negotiation can also be a medium to improve international relations and strike a deal or to make agreement on a particular topic of law. Now, these types of international negotiation are varied from public to private and bilateral to multilateral. The subjects of negotiation are not always states, and can also improve and involve non-state actors such as UN, UNICEF, but other terrorist organizations, thus increasing the scope of negotiation in the field of international relations also.